fire, you killed a
What it's
fly.
for, we're not talking about like safety, so.
Okay. Well, okay then.
Sorry.
All right, welcome everybody. Sorry for the delay in power outage. Walking around. Gonna get started. Cameron Parish Police Jury's agenda meeting, the voting session, Monday, June 2nd, 2025. Say the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our trespasses.
Motion to adopt the May 2025
Public comment. Go back to public comment. See if there's any public comment.
public comment.
There's none. You just. Okay.
Now then,
Okay, go ahead. No public comment.
no public comments. Okay, now we need a motion to adopt the May 2025 meeting.
I'll second it.
Got a motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to approve the add-ons.
Take all three?
Yes.
I move that we approve that on. Second.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Michael, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to approve other permits. We take them all together?
Yes.
You have to call it anything on
Yeah, you can take them
You got
together.
it?
I moved it. I'll second it.
that? Any motion?
I did.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to approve appointments. Recreation District number 5.
I'll table it for 60 days.
Okay. Motion by Mr. Johnny. Second by Mr. Sam, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Tabled. Fire District number 10, Civil Service Board appointment, Agnes McGee to Police Jury open seat. I think we had some questions on this one.
I think it's been okay.
You have to recuse yourself after the
I
motion.
make a motion to appoint Mr. Magnus McGee.
Motion by Mr. Mark,
Second.
second by Mr. Sam, all in favor?
Aye.
Mr. President, I recuse myself on that vote.
Sir. Motion carries. Hackberry Recreation District, Travis Welch, term expired.
Make a motion to reappoint.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Recreation District, Hackberry, Travis LeBeau, term expired.
Make a motion to reappoint.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Lower Cameron Hospital Service District, Vicky Keith, term expired.
Move to reappoint.
I'll second it.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Lower Cameron Hospital Service District, Sean Bonsal's term expired.
I make a motion.
Okay. Second.
Motion by Mr. Mark, second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor?
Motion to,
Motion carries.
To
motion.
reappoint.
Reappoint, yes, ma'am. Lower for Cameron Hospital Service District, Mary Kennett's term expired.
Move to reappoint. I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Recreation District number 5, Chris Howard's term expired.
Move to reappoint.
Motion by Mr. Sam,
Second.
second by Mr. Danny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Recreation District number 6, Jared Landry's term expired.
I move to reappoint Mr. Jared Landry.
Motion by Mr. Mark,
Second.
second by Mr. Michael, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Waterworks District number 11, Jerome, is actually the president of the Grand Lake Water Board. His term expired.
I move to reappoint.
And a motion by Mr. Johnny,
Second.
second by Mr. Danny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, motion to rescind adoption of the millage rates for the ad valorem taxes made May 5th, 2025.
Move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to adopt, revised millage rates for ad valorem taxes for 2025.
Be it resolved, the following millages are hereby levied on the 2025 tax roll on all properties subject to taxation by the Cameron Parish Police Jury. Health unit maintenance, 0.50 mills, courthouse and jail maintenance, 2.64 mills, garbage district number 1 maintenance, 7.86 mills, library maintenance, 4 mills, road and bridge maintenance, 6.61 mills, Hackberry Fire Protection District number 1 maintenance, 4.71 mills, Consolidated Fire Protections of South Cameron, 8.33 mills, Fire Protection District number 10 maintenance, 8.04 mills, Fire Protection District number 15 maintenance, 16 mills, Fire Protection District number 16 maintenance, 12.06 mills, Hackberry Fire Protection District number 1 sinking, 0.00 mills.
Move.
Motion by Mr. Sonny,
Second.
second by Mr. Danny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Consideration of state highway maintenance agreement with Louisiana DOT for mowing and litter pickup.
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Michael,
Second.
second by Mr. Danny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Consideration for approval of Southwest Louisiana Criminalistics Laboratory budget for 2025-2026 fiscal year.
Make a motion?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Mark, second by Mr. Sam, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Consideration of allocation for the Livestock Pavilion wash rack.
Point of order on that, do we wanna set a price on that and say, you can spend,
Not to exceed.
not to exceed? I'll make a motion that we do that and, for that wash rack to 20,000. I think that should be more than enough.
Good money?
So, yeah, can I say one thing? What is, Pool's bid right now, Monty, where you at?
It's 24 or 26,000, I don't remember which
26
one it
something.
was.
Because if we would put it into 26, and all the research you do gets it at 25 or so, will we just let Pool Roofing do it?
It's up to y'all.
Yeah, I would
What
say.
do y'all think, just put it in whatever Pool Roofing bid, if Mr. Monty comes in a little cheaper, then we let him do it, if not.
If he's significantly cheaper, I would say we'll do it in-house just because it's trying to get the show back, but if it's knocking, I'd say let a local company take it up, you know, it's just trying to save a little
Yes, I
money, but
understand, yeah.
if we, $2,000-3,000, I say Mr. Poole.
But didn't y'all state earlier about stipulating this, that we'd have to have a show back before?
Yes,
Yes.
pending the show comes back, if the show don't come back, we don't need to build the road, build the roof, or spend the funds for it, you know?
What would be that amount that I need to make that motion for?
27,000, how's that?
27 be good, Monty? That should cover Pool
If we're gonna
Roofing.
save money, do it. say make the motion for
For
20,000.
27, and if you come in
Yeah.
at 26.5, and who's on it for 27, then
Yeah, I'd say 20. If it goes over 20, we.
y'all want
let
20?
somebody- Yeah.
20 was the original one, so I don't have to redo it.
Okay, that's fine.
Pending the
Yeah,
board votes for the
stipulation.
livestock show to come back.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, if it's 26,000 the quote, then, and you set the limit at 20,
Yeah.
then we have to come back and ask for budget allocation. If y'all are okay doing it regardless of which way's the cheapest route, pending their vote, then at least the staff doesn't have to wait for another police jury meeting.
So, is it, I know Mr. Bond said the material was around 5,000,
Yeah,
plus
5,000.
engineering, right? Randy was,
Surely, I mean, they can.
Probably be about 8 engineering.
and his labor, I guess. I don't know how that-
Labor is, that'll be basically a wash, cause.
Yeah, he's already in facility maintenance, so you wouldn't bill anyone.
So you're comfortable we get way underneath the 26,000? So 5 and 8, we're way, okay. I mean, if you want to say, Mr. Sonny, you go with 20, I'm good with 20.
Yeah, I'm good. I've got a motion on the table for 20,000,
So if he can't do it for 20,
He's
and
gotta
it's
come
over
back.
21, we have to wait for the next police jury meeting to come back. Y'all are okay with that?
Yep.
Yes.
The old man is spoke.
And also,
I'll say.
bring the show back, right?
Yes, that's gonna be.
We need to make sure the stipulation.
So it's gonna be not to exceed 20,000 pending livestock committee votes to bring show back to Cameron.
What you said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll second that.
All right, got a motion by Mr. Sunday, second by Mr. Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Consideration of 5-year CA with LSU Ag Center.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sam, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. You go, Mr. Brandon. Consideration of approval for the 3-year capital outlay plan for Parish Transportation Act.
I got a question for staff. If we was to table this, does this hurt anything? Cause I'd like to look into the list a little bit.
We can put, you can make the motion to consider the updated
Okay.
road list.
I just didn't know if we had anything urgent, so.
Okay, time sensitive.
No, we just have to, we have to adopt one every year. We can table it and revise it.
Okay. I think all of us want a little something. Mr. Johnny wants to look at it as well, so.
Yeah.
And Sonny was sitting on, Olive Beach was on there, so I think we all need to look at that a little bit.
So table to next
We need
week.
to make some big decisions on some roads and
Make a
try to
motion
move
to
forward.
table.
Yeah.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Danny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, consideration to proceed with the combination for the following properties. And I believe, this, Robin, you said OJ was,
60 days,
not,
60 days for OJ, 60 days for Ida, and 90 days for Big Pasture. Extensions, please.
so, I guess we,
You can take them together and just say that in the motion. A and B will be a 60-day extension, C will be a 90-day extension.
we all okay with the extensions? Let's have it.
Was there?
One mine, one Sam's.
Now, that 60 days starts from the time they got their notice, or does it start from the time we make the decision?
Time they got their notice.
Go ahead, Mr. Sam.
I move to extend OJ Road, Big Lake to 60 days. 141 OJ Road, Big Lake to 60 days. I move to extend 106 Ida Lane, Grand Lake, 60 days. 1195 Big Pasture Road, Big Lake, 90 days.
Second.
I second.
Motion by Mr. Sam, second by Mr. Michael, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to open the public hearing, proposed amendments to the Cameron Parish Code of Ordinances, Chapter 10, the food service festivals and fairs.
Temporary food service vendors can sell food or drink in a temporary location on Holly Beach, the Village of Cameron, and the industrial LNG facilities provided. We're gonna change 6 from a limit of no more than 4 food service permits in the Village of Cameron issued within 1 year, excluding vendors selling products such as ice cream, frozen novelties, or snow cones, etc. We're gonna change it to no more than 5 temporary food service permits in the Village of Cameron issued within 1 year, and allow applicants 60 days to comply with the permit, excluding vendors selling food products such as ice cream, frozen novelties, snow cones, etc.
Move.
Second.
There was no written or public, there was no written or oral
We
comment
should have
on
make
this.
motion to open. Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Mark, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carried.
No comments. Oh, motion closed.
Move to approve the change.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Martin, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries. So we need to close, Mary?
Yeah, that was, I put that to close. Now we can move to 17.
Okay. All right, consideration of amending Cameron Parish Code of Ordinance, temporary food service festivals and fairs as written.
Move.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Mark, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carried. Motion granting President authority to sign the CA with the state of Louisiana relevant to Act 776 of the 2024 session.
What is that?
Is Gulf Shoreline Protection, it's capital outlay funds, cash.
Move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Sam, second by Mr. Johnny, all in favor.
Aye.
Good, man?
Good.
Motion carries. Motion to approve the library board to purchase property located, next to the Hackberry Library.
Move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign a resolution adopting the required CDBG, ER program policies and procedures.
Move.
Motion by Mr. Sam,
Second.
second by Mr. Michael, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign a resolution authorizing the administrator to sign required documents for the CDBG ER programs.
Move.
Motion by Mr. Sam,
Second.
second by Mr. Danny, all in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion granting President authority to sign amendment to the servitude with the Henry Venture LLC for Venture Global CP2 LNG LLC.
And the Henrys are good with this?
Yes.
You have any
Move.
Yes.
I move.
All right, motion by Mr. Sonny,
Second.
second by Mr. Danny. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Consideration of bids for the Mercantile Inundation Relief Project, channel improvements, CDBG funded project.
I move to
So-
approve contingent on the approval by Louisiana Office of Community Development.
I'll second.
One bid was received from Eleanor Construction Company Incorporated of Kaplan in the amount of $657,539.44, and it was also recommended by Fence to Maker to accept this bid.
All right, got a motion by Mr. Sam, second by Mr. Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. To review and accept the monthly financial statements and budget to actual comparison. Motion by Mr. Michael,
Second.
second by Mr. Sam, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion that approved bills be paid.
I move.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Mark, second by Mr. Michael, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
You can go to you can go to 27, 28, and 29 if you want to before executive session.
Good with that? All right, President authority to sign a 3-year cooperative endeavor agreement with the state of Louisiana Department of Energy and Natural Resources for Cameron Parish Local Coastal Management Program implementation.
I move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Johnny, second by Mr. Sam. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Order to advertise for RFQs to elevate and repair the health unit.
Move.
Second.
A motion by Mr. Martin, second by Mr. Sonny. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Consideration of adopting policy that a city juror cannot directly contract or be indirectly contracted for parish work.
Move.
Second.
A motion by Mr. Michael, a second by Mr. Sonny. Was this something, Mr. Tom, we talked about,
Just to be clear, because some of y'all asked about tabling it for 30 days to talk to your constituents, but that's up to y'all. But if you move and adopt, if you accept it and vote on it in favor of it, then it goes into effect immediately.
We're just voting to give you the opportunity to draw something up for us to go forward with.
Well, let's be clear.
Yeah, that's,
My impression was you're voting on this policy right now is what the motion was. I think if you want to amend the motion to just table this for 30 days, I will give you a written policy and it'll give you time to talk to your constituents about it to see how they feel about it.
I would like the 30 days of patient talking and researching. I mean, I know.
Aaron, I would back up.
Okay, so you're gonna rescind the motion of adopting it.
Okay. Need a motion to rescind.
You made a motion?
Motion to rescind.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
And then you're gonna make a motion table it for 30 days.
And I'll work on that policy and if y'all want to adopt it.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Mr.
Motion by Mr. Sonny,
Second.
second by Mr. Johnny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, need a motion for executive session.
Before, I just want to make clear, because some of the issues involve some attorneys that are here representing the parties involved in some of these disputes, that y'all will vote to go into executive session for all of these matters, but on C, Mr. Manuel reserves his right for a public hearing. But I know that some of y'all, and he's agreed to meet in executive session and then make a decision whether he wants to come, but he's gonna reserve his right to have a public hearing. Just to clear on the record, but you can vote to go in executive session, this council agreed to that.
So we're gonna address A and B first.
Well, we're gonna go, I wanna just go into executive session for all of it, and then if we need to come out on the personnel matter, he reserves his right to do that. To be clear.
Move with stipulations.
Got a motion by Mr. Sonny,
Second.
second by Mr. Michael.
Yay. Yay.
Yay.
Okay,
Yay.
Yay. Yay.
motion carries. All right, we in executive session, not sure how long it'll take. All right, everybody down in executive session.
So, yeah, Mr. Nez, there are two things that y'all need to take action. The first is with respect to our coastal zone litigation cases. I'd ask you all to entertain a motion to give your administrator authority to execute settlement and release agreements. So that's number one, to give her authority to execute your release and settlement agreements relative to coastal use permit cases. For way of background, Mr. Mudd, Mr. Brookhouse, Mr. Keating will come to you on occasions, explain potential resolution, but sometimes it takes months to get the paperwork done, and we just need someone available to execute the paperwork once it's done. But of course, you will have already approved that settlement. But so that's number one. So I need a motion and action to give her authority to execute those release agreements.
Make a motion to give our parish administrator authority to sign and execute the resolutions moving forward on our coastal litigation.
I'll second it.
Motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Martin, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
That's number one. Another item on your executive session is the contract dispute with Roy Bailey. I'm proposing a settlement with Roy Bailey in the amount of $74,500. Need your approval for that. I'll come to you next month with all the details. The attorney and I, Mr. Anthony, will work out the details. Come to you in a public meeting with all the details, but I need your authority for that.
I'll make a motion for the settlement.
Motion by Martin,
Second.
second by Mr. Sonny, Mr. Sam. All in favor?
Aye.
There's nothing, no action on the insurance claim.
Motion carries, Mary.
Sorry.
It's good.
The last item is the personnel matter of Mr. Manuel. What I'd like to do is take a brief recess, 5 minutes, and we'll come back on the record in 5 minutes, please. Okay.
5-minute recess.
All right, we're back on the record.
Yep.
It's, I don't know what time, it's late in
4:05.
the afternoon, and today's not the only day that we've spent time addressing the Grand Lake Barn Road issue. As you know, we've resolved our dispute with Roy Bailey. Mr. Myers and I have had some conversation about this event, this contract, things that have happened, all the things out in the public, some true, some not true. And Mr. Myers feels that it is in the parish's best interest that he resign from his position as police sheriff, for the betterment of the parish. He you know, it's unfortunate that we all had to go through this. He doesn't feel like he did anything wrong because the ethics said he could do what he did, but obviously it has led to why we're here today and some of the problems that have arisen. But he feels in his heart that what's best for the parish is for him to resign, not for him to do what's best for Danny Myers, which is a big thing to do. I mean, I knew it takes a lot, as we all know, to become an elected official. It's not easy on you or your family, especially the family, because they're the ones that have to sit back and take all the bullets. But he has done that. But he also, part of his resignation is conditioned upon Mr. Manuel continuing employment with the police jury. And we've had a lot of discussion about that. And I'll bring Mr. Roach and Mr. Manuel up here to talk about that part of the condition. And y'all will have to vote on this. This is a resolution, a settlement, so to speak, of this. But Mr. Myers felt like, under the circumstances, this is what was best for the parish, what's best for Mr. Manuel and his family, and is willing to sacrifice his personal interest over the benefit of the greater good. And with that said, Mr. Manuel and Mr. Roach. So Mr. Manuel would accept a demotion in title and in pay. The title would be, I don't know exactly what it is, but road crew. And his pay would be commensurate with that road crew in whatever Mr. Manuel's slot is. If he's today he's in a 20 or whatever, he would be a 20 in your spreadsheet. He would not get a pay raise each year as traditionally employees get going forward, and he would be suspended for the next 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from today, he would return on that Monday to his new position. That's again to give the staff and everybody time to. It's part of this agreed, reprimand, but to to give the staff some time to figure out where to place it and what he's gonna do going forward, so forth and so on. I think that pretty much covers.
I think so. I think so.
So what I'm going to do is and give Mr. Roach a minute if he has any words or comments. Ask y'all to put that to a vote. And you will vote on accepting Mr. Myers' resignation, accepting the demotion of Mr. Manuel under the conditions that I just described. If you vote in favor of that, I will execute on that and get Mr. Myers to sign the formal letter of resignation, and we'll work on the details of Mr. Manuel's demotion. So,
But my only words to the jury is that, Mr. Manuel, any act on his behalf would be by omission and rather than commission. Of course, he didn't desire for any of this, unfortunate circumstance to occur for the parish. He hates to pay the price, but he understands that's the price you pay. And, he's willing to accept, the recommendations by Mr. Manuel should the jury so vote.
I don't have anything else to say unless y'all have any direct questions about that proposed resolution.
Mr. Tom, at what point do we tell the people of the parish what happened, or we don't?
That'll be up to you. Not today. Not today.
A few
But
deals was made on certain things.
if let's talk about that for another day. And if the jury votes that there be some presentation of the documents that I have exhibits here, just for the sake of educating the public of what evolved and what we've discovered in the last 8 months, that's gonna be up to y'all. But for the sake of today, this proposal, this is a compromise and settlement that is before you. And I need someone to move and second and bring it to a vote.
Is it?
No, it's a combined. No, this is a joint resolution. The resolution is Mr. Myers will resign conditioned upon Mr. Manuel's continued employment and demotion as I've described. So it is one motion with both those things to happen.
Make a motion.
I second.
Make a motion to proceed with the settlement.
I second.
A motion by Mr. Michael, second by Mr. Sonny.
And I'm asked for a roll vote and
All in favor?
Mr. Myers would recuse himself.
Yay.
Yay.
He's recusing himself.
Yay.
Nay.
Nay.
Yay.
The yeas have it. I will prepare the appropriate documentation, gentlemen.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Did they go in order?
2 nays.
Mark and Sam's nay. Danny recused himself, and the other 4 voters in favor. I will just say this has been a long ordeal. I think what Mr. Myers has done today is exceptional in sacrificing his self-interest over the parish. I appreciate that. I appreciate Mr. Roach and his client working with us, as well as Mr. Antoon and Chad Savoy, in bringing this to a conclusion today. And we can now move forward. So thank you all, and I don't have anything else.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Michael. All in favor?
All right.
Motion carried.